Krumbacher, you make a good rodler. Can I just say that? And if you want to sponsor me, I'm all for it.
Hi guys, my name is Sophie.
Let's just say it's getting really competitive.
And this is my partner Jay.
And here you have it, the winner on the day.
Up to this point, we've been traveling all over Europe for the past 2 months. In our last episode, we spent some time in France, checking out the fortified city of Carcassonne and exploring the charming details of Toulouse. From here, we caught a blah car and drove the 10 hours to the French and German border. For our final month of touring Europe, we decided to explore Germany. Join us as we share our month-long adventure through Germany, showing you where we traveled and what we experienced. But before we get started, it would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button and like this video. Now, let's get started. After our short detour, we returned to Germany, this time taking a flexi-bus. Instead of revisiting my childhood memories, we headed to a place where Jay had spent some time as a kid.
So, we made it to Rostock to Britta on Holland's beautiful home, which I spent about 6 months in when I was 13. I came to Germany to play football with the goal of going professional with my twin brother Lex. And I had a really fantastic time with Britta and Holland and have a lot of fun memories here. Long story short, I got extremely homesick and ended up coming home. Cut back 20 years later, I'm back here.
Wow. No, we don't have food. Exploring the area of Rostock today, and Jay's gonna show me where he used to, or what he used to do in this area, because he lived here for a short period of time at the age of 13. Oh my gosh, how cool is this? A robot lawnmower. No wonder the lawns are so pretty here. And finally, getting some biking in. I think this is our first bike. It's our first time biking, eh? In Germany on this trip. So here we go. Thank you.
Located just outside of Rostock, Karls Erlebnis-Dorf is a beloved family-friendly attraction offering a wide range of activities and experiences.
What I love about these things is it's going into fall, so we've got mums, we've got Kürbisse, pumpkins, and I don't know about you guys, but my favorite time of the year is fall, and I haven't had a proper fall since moving to New Zealand, so this year, pretty pumped about that. I'm even more pumped that this guy gets to experience it. Gets to see what my favorite season's all about. See?
Lex, do you remember the Erlebnishof or the Erdbeerhof looking like this? I mean, this is nuts. I don't remember it looking like this at all.
With the combination of them making the sweets, the fact that this place is a warehouse of sweets and rides, I feel like we're in the Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I really want to go on a ride. All right. Let's go.
Well, looks like my inner child was itching to get out.
We cycled into Rostock. It was only 12 kilometers from where we were, but we had headwind, so that's always fun. And I think the wind actually shifted, so we're gonna have headwind on the way back, not tailwind.
It's key to life is headwind there, headwind back.
I was really hoping for tailwind, but
And if the wind hasn't switched up on you, it's because you go in the same direction.
One of the city's most notable landmarks is the St. Mary's Church, a stunning example of brick Gothic architecture.
no goating around, my love.
However, it was what was inside the church that we were here to see. The Astronomical Clock, a true masterpiece of medieval engineering. The Astronomical Clock serves many different functions. It combines timekeeping, astronomical data, and religious symbolism.
It was built in 1472 and is the only one of its kind still in working order with its original clockwork. The only part that was changed out was the date plate. The original date plate eventually reached its limit. In 2018, a new date plate was installed to extend the calendar until the year 2150. This update ensures that the clock continues to provide accurate date information well into the future.
It's the most impressive clock I've ever seen in my life.
It is the most impressive clock. Quite cool. The whole reason why we came here was for this clock.
Not about the clock out anytime soon, I can tell you that. Got a few more minutes here.
However, time did eventually run out.
3,
Oh,
2,
mein Haar.
So long!
From Rostock, we caught another flex bus to Berlin. And I'm going to start off by saying what a vibe Berlin was. Brimming with history and culture, we spent a week exploring the city, and here's a few highlights. Our first day was spent cycling to the downtown core, stopping at the Holocaust Memorial, which was profoundly moving and thought-provoking. Just a short walk away was Brandenburg Gate, an iconic symbol of unity and peace in Germany. As the heat of the day caught up to us, Jay was already thinking about cooling off with a...
Looking for beers already. Sorry, what'd you say? You know there's a kiosk.
Yeah, 10 years ago I found a kiosk down here and sold beers. I can sniff it and smell it.
When in Germany, eh? And now we are just enjoying a piece of quiet down here at the library. Really nice spot. It's a bit tucked away. Nice little courtyard hides us from the busy hustle and bustle of the Berlin downtown core. And we can continue enjoying our Radlers. Krombacher, you make a good Radler. Can I just say that? And if you want to sponsor me, I'm all for it. So we were just in Köln and we checked out the Köln Dome, which was unbelievable, so incredible. So I'm kind of curious to see how the Berlin Dome compares to the Köln Dome. So let's have a look.
Although the Berlin Cathedral may not be as grand or as well known as the Cologne Cathedral, it boasts of stunning architecture and offers a breathtaking view of the city from the dome.
Turns out what used to be free entry into the dome is now 10 euros. Not sure when that changed, but online it said that you could get in free, but it costs to go up. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Because we're on a budget and we're getting to the end of our trip, I think we're just gonna skip this one. But if you are in Berlin and you're interested in going in, 10 euros, ticket booth is right there. and it's by card only, no cash.
Couple of beers hanging out.
While wandering around, we stumbled across the famous Ampelmann tourist shop, dedicated to the beloved walking man of Berlin's pedestrian
I
signals.
love how we were having a discussion about this today, because Jay was like, it looks like the walking symbol, because these are the signs for the walking symbols in Berlin. Looks like he's holding a baguette. Now we're in the store.
Our final stop of the day was the Berlin Wall, which stands as a powerful reminder of the city's divided past and of the reunification.
And just a 15-minute cycle from where we were, we are now at the East Berlin Wall. There it goes. So yes, definitely recommend taking a bike in Berlin because everything is so spread apart. So that was a good tip that Henry gave us. So thank you, Henry, in advance for that. That was the downtown core of Berlin, and I think now heading back.
On our second day, we opted to take some public transportation, but not before first heading to the local market.
So there's one other thing we need to do before we go onto the train or the bus. What's that?
Get cash. Go to the market.
Is it only a Friday market?
It happens on a Tuesday and a Friday, I believe.
No, so we're gonna go check it out.
We are. Indeed we are. I'm excited. I haven't been to a market in a long time. And I know that Sophie is quite the marketeer.
Wow, I like the sound of marketeer.
Yeah, I just made it up.
Danke. Wow. Woo, looks good. Can confirm this cheese, feta cheese, Turkish bread thing. Very good.
You might want to add a kofta in there or something. I don't know if you can. Kofta döner?
Is that the bread?
Yeah, that's like... But do want a plate.
Where is it that we got?
Don't know, but it's fucking delicious.
I love how we didn't make it that far. We went to the Turkish market, went back home to drop off the goods, and now have walked the long distance of
50 meters.
50 meters
To our cafe.
to get a coffee.
We were meant to be on an hour-long trip, but we deserve a break.
Hard work. It is hard work. Hard work sightseeing, that is. So yesterday we explored Berlin by bike, which was a great way to see the city. I definitely recommend you do it because it's very cost effective as well. I think for the whole day of cycling, we even did it at night to go out for dinner. I think it was like €8 between the two of us. And today, the weather is not the greatest and we want to see bigger scale of the city. We want to go to Charlottenburg, and that is like on the opposite side of where we are. And also due to the weather, we thought, do you know what? We're going to try out the public transportation system. We're going to try and buy one of these tickets where you can use it for the whole day. A whole day pass, as it were, and check it out. Also take bus 100 because apparently 100 and bus 200 allow you to go past all the prime touristy spots instead of taking a hop on and hop off bus
That's
tour.
exactly what we are today.
That's what we're
Tourists in
tourists in Berlin, yes. I should stop copying what you say. You should just say it and I should just listen. I don't know why I do that, but I do. Anyways.
Because you want to be like me, Laura. You're only human, after all.
We also saw the magnificent Charlottenburg Palace, a stunning example of Baroque architecture and a glimpse into the city's regal history. And we have made it to
Charlottenburg. And that was the Belvedere of the palace grounds. Not really sure what a Belvedere is. Sounds like it's important. But anyways, if you ever come here, walk the palace grounds. They are beautiful, and they also have a Baroque style garden, which this is known for. And towards the end of our stay, our lovely host here in Berlin, Henry, set us up to do a walking tour. Oh, I was just going to tell my camera that we're doing the alternative walking tour today in Berlin, so that should be interesting. Thank you for setting that up, Henry.
Yep.
And this was something, as the Germans would say, ganz besonderes. This tour provides a unique view of the city by highlighting its vibrant street art, diverse subcultures, and off-the-beaten-path neighborhoods. Check out the link below for more details.
Made it.
So we're trying to leave Berlin today, and we're taking Flexbus from the train station, airport. Anyways, we missed it. I don't even know what happened. It wasn't, well, we just arrived and we missed it. So now we have to wait 4 hours.
So I've just sent Sophie the new tickets to Nuremberg. As we just missed our bus.
Yeah.
And I have to say, we legitimately did everything in our power to catch that bus. We were early, we were at the right site.
But
we asked the bus drivers, is this bus going to Nuremberg? And every bus we asked said no. And so we missed it. And then we watched it on the live tracker leave.
Drive away.
And that is just so frustrating. You think you've done everything, you're early, and you're not.
And we still missed it. It's just very confusing. We've just had a very confusing time with Flexbus to find where to exactly to grab it from, and I don't know. It's annoying.
The platforms are never marked well. The bus numbers are never stipulated correctly. There's always something wrong with the bus number. But I will say is they've always been on time.
Yeah.
So
they
haven't been delayed much, but fuck me, that was what a time. Very frustrating.
Yeah. But anyways.
Well, everything was going smoothly up to this point, so I guess it was time we missed a bus. And after a successful
round 2,
we arrived in Nuremberg.
We made it to Nuremberg and we're exploring the downtown city, Altstadt area. Not really filming much today, and we're only here for 1 day, and I kind of feel like I'd like to take a chill day and not document everything, but now I'm taking this video, so we'll see.
Nuremberg, a city steeped in history, known for its medieval architecture, the famous Nuremberg trials, and its vibrant cultural scene.
Oh, I don't even know. There he is.
Beyond exploring the historic city and indulging in the famous Nuremberg sausages,
We share some Bratwurst lunches.
We should, yes. And a beer?
And a beer.
So of course, when you're in Nuremberg, you have to try their Nuremberg sausages. Those are the sausages. That's the sauerkraut. That's the Hungry Boy. And here's the Weizenbier. Cheers.
The main reason for this stop was to
over
catch
there.
up with some of my old friends
Guys,
from my
say
ashram
bye.
yoga days,
Did you miss me
Lydia
and everything?
and Thomas.
Bye. Bye. So long, girl. This is just typical. Thanks, guys. Really? Getting into the last few days, and today is off to Munich from Nuremberg. Had a great time. So nice seeing Lydia and Thomas. Thank you so much. And wow, I'm really getting into this whole traveling hairstyle.
That morning, we caught yet another train and arrived at our final destination, München, also known as Munich.
Made it to the Glockenspiel. Minus 3 minutes until it begins. And I'm excited to do it with this guy.
We had perfectly timed our visit to Munich, seeing that it was Oktoberfest.
Woohoo, we made it. So much going on here. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. Woo, it's like Carnival. Well, it is Carnival, isn't it?
Oktoberfest in Munich is the world's largest beer festival, a significant part of the Bavarian culture. Held annually from late September to the first week of October, it attracts millions of visitors who come to enjoy the traditional German food, music, drinks, and folk dancing. The festival features large beer tents hosted by Munich's famous breweries, along with parades, amusement rides, and various cultural activities. And we, of course, got into the spirits ourselves. Thanks again, Matthias, for showing us around. And just like that, our European trip was over, and we had a long travel day ahead.
Being on the train.
Starting with a 6 a.m. train ride to Frankfurt. To catch our first flight into Iceland.
Well, Iceland was short-lived. Just as quick stopover.
Short but sweet. I'd say a bit like you, but you ain't that short, but you're very sweet.
And our final flight into Canada.
4 months of travel, done! That was the soup from the plane. Don't get the soup from the plane.
Don't get it.
Don't get it, you'll feel bloated. All right. Hello, Canada.